Imagine a world where animals have superpowers that seem straight out of a comic book. Creatures that can turn invisible, survive space, fire deadly chemical weapons, or even come back to life after freezing solid. You might think this sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but these real-life animals have evolved abilities so extraordinary that they put even the most powerful superheroes to shame. Today, we're uncovering the most mind-blowing animal superpowers that you won't believe actually exist. And trust me, number one on this list is so insane it will change the way you think about nature forever. 1. The pistol shrimp, the underwater sniper. Deep beneath the ocean's surface lurks a tiny yet terrifying predator, the pistol shrimp. It may be small, but this creature wields a weapon so powerful that it can shoot enemies with a bubble that reaches temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun, with one snap of its oversized claw. This shrimp creates a superheated shockwave that moves at 60 miles per hour, producing temperatures of nearly 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The force is so powerful that it can instantly kill small fish, stun prey, and even break glass tanks. But that's not all. The snap is so fast it creates a flash of light and a deafening sound as loud as a gunshot. Scientists even study this shrimp to improve underwater weapons and sonar technology. This tiny shrimp is basically carrying a biological firearm, and it doesn't miss. 2. The tardigrade, the immortal creature that can survive. Space, if there were a contest for the toughest animal on Earth, the tardigrade would win hands down. These microscopic creatures, also known as water bears, may be tiny, but they can survive conditions that would kill every other living thing on the planet. Tardigrades have survived boiling temperatures, crushing pressure, radiation 1,000 times stronger than what humans can handle, and even the vacuum of space. That's right. Scientists sent them on a space mission, exposed them to the deadly radiation of outer space, and guess what? They survived. But their superpower doesn't stop there. When conditions become too extreme, tardigrades enter a state called cryptobiosis, where they shut down their entire body, dry out completely, and remain in suspended animation for decades. Then, when the conditions improve, they simply wake back up, as if nothing happened. Scientists believe tardigrades may hold the secret to immortality, because as long as they have water, they can cheat death indefinitely. 3. The axolotl, the regenerating superhero. Imagine losing a limb and then growing it back, perfectly, as if nothing ever happened. That's exactly what the axolotl can do. This amphibian has one of the most astonishing regenerative abilities in the animal kingdom. While most creatures can heal minor wounds, the axolotl can regrow entire limbs, spinal cords, parts of its brain, and even its heart. And it doesn't just stop at regrowing. The new body parts are perfect, with no scars or deformities. Even if an axolotl loses half of its body, it can fully regenerate in just a few months. Scientists are desperately studying this ability, hoping to unlock the secret to human limb regeneration. Could this tiny creature hold the key to regenerating human organs one day? 4. The mimic octopus, the ultimate shapeshifter. Superheroes like Mystique and Loki may be masters of disguise, but the mimic octopus takes real-life shapeshifting to a whole new level. Unlike other octopuses that simply change color, this genius sea creature can completely alter its shape and movement to impersonate other animals. It has been seen mimicking a venomous lionfish, spreading its arms to look like a poisonous flatfish, and even copying the deadly sea snake. And here's the best part. It decides what to mimic based on what its predator is afraid of. If a predator is scared of sea snakes, it transforms into one. If another predator fears jellyfish, it mimics the floating tentacles. This octopus is like a real-life chameleon on steroids. 5. The bombardier beetle, the fire-breathing insect. This tiny insect might not look like much, but it has one of the most dangerous chemical weapons in nature. When threatened, the bombardier beetle mixes two highly reactive chemicals inside its body and then fires a boiling hot explosion out of its abdomen. The chemical blast reaches temperatures of 212 degrees, 100 degrees, hot enough to burn enemies, melt through ant shells, and create a loud popping sound that scares away birds and frogs. Scientists were so impressed by this beetle's natural chemical weapon that they've been studying it for military defense applications. Who knew nature had already perfected biochemical warfare? 6. The wood frog, the frozen super survivor. If Captain America can be frozen for decades and still wake up, then so can the wood frog. This incredible creature survives harsh winters by freezing itself solid. Its heart stops beating, its organs shut down, and it enters a deep freeze like a real-life ice cube. But as soon as the ice melts in spring, the frog comes back to life, completely unharmed. Scientists have been studying this ability, hoping to one day apply it to cryogenic human freezing. 7. The hairy frog, the Wolverine of the animal kingdom. This frog has a defense mechanism that sounds like something straight out of X-Men. When threatened, the hairy frog breaks its own bones and pushes them through its skin to create instant claws. Yes, this frog literally snaps its own bones to create weapons, just like Wolverine. The bones retract once the threat is gone, making this one of the most bizarre yet effective self-defense techniques in nature. 8. The electric eel, the living battery. If Thor needs lightning to win battles, then the electric eel is his real-world counterpart. This incredible creature produces electric shocks up to 600 volts, strong enough to stun prey, defend itself from predators, and even power a small light bulb. Scientists are researching how to use the electric eel's natural electricity production for renewable energy technology. Who knew an eel could hold the key to sustainable power? Nature is full of real-life superheroes with abilities that defy logic and science. From shapeshifters and fire-breathing beetles to immortal creatures that can survive space, these animals prove that evolution is more powerful than any comic book fantasy. Which of these superpowers amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing animal facts. See you in the next wild adventure.